Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be reading another of those daily letters. If you want to get them in your email box, I send them every single day. You can subscribe to the mailing list, it's completely free. I also read them on the podcast and on Instagram, where you also have short excerpts. Today's letter is titled, "What is the soul hungry for that you keep feeding with noise?" I think this is very important in today's age, so listen up. We live in a time of endless input. Scroll, click, wipe, refresh. 1,000 images before breakfast. 1,000 voices before you've even heard your own. We call it connection. We call it staying informed. We call it passing time. But what if it's not time you're passing, but your life? What if beneath all the tapping and checking and tuning in, you are actually tuning out of the one voice that matters most? So I ask you, what is your soul hungry for that you keep feeding with noise? You don't scroll because you're weak. You scroll because something aches. Something within you longs to feel something, anything other than the vague emptiness of now. It might be boredom. It might be sadness. It might be a longing you don't know how to name, or a truth you're not quite ready to hear, so instead of feeling it, you feed it, with flickering screens and temporary stimulation, but distraction never satisfies, it only soothes, and once the screen fades, the ache remains, still hungry, still unseen. Silence is not a punishment, it's a portal. But in a world addicted to stimulation, silence feels like loss, like absence, like something's wrong, so we fill every pause, every quiet room, every in-between moment. But the soul needs empty space. It breathes in slowness. It speaks only when the world stops shouting. The Stoics knew this. They practiced reflection, not to escape the world, but to meet it more wisely. Noise numbs. Silence reveals. You think you want entertainment, you think you want novelty, you think you want updates, but what your soul actually craves is stillness, depth, a return to your own presence. You are hungry for meaning, for connection that doesn't flicker and fade, for beauty that doesn't need to be captured to be real, for your own breath, your own body, your own life. And no amount of noise will feed that hunger, because it's not information you're missing, it's intimacy with yourself, with the sacredness of being, with the mystery that lives just beyond the screen. Sit in silence for long enough and something happens. At first, the mind panics, reaches for the phone, tries to escape, but stay, breathe, listen, and then you'll start to hear it, a quieter voice, a deeper wisdom, the part of you that remembers what really matters. It doesn't speak in likes, it doesn't shout for attention, it waits, patient, sacred, not to entertain you, but to anchor you. So let me ask you again, what is the soul hungry for that you keep feeding with noise? And what might change if you stopped feeding the ache and started feeling it? Not to fix it, not to solve it, but to honor it, to listen long enough, to remember the truth beneath the distractions, that you don't need more content, you need more contact with what's real. So turn it off, just for a while. Come back to your breath, to your body, to the life that has been waiting for your attention, not on the screen, but in this moment. Be still, be awake, be nourished, be well. I hope you've enjoyed this letter. I post them every day on the podcast as well on the newsletter. So again, you can subscribe to this. They're also in written format on the blog if you like them. Please like and subscribe. Share this with somebody that needs it or might resonate with this concept that we've talked about today. Let me know in the comments how it resonated with you personally, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.